Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'm back with a new topic that's time dilation. So without getting late, let's go into the topic. Well, we all are familiar with time. We know that 60 seconds is a minute, 60 minutes make an hour, and a day consists of 24 hours. But the problem is, if I ask you to draw a diagram of time, what would you do? You may draw the diagram of a clock indicating the moving arrows as the time. But that is not the actual meaning of time. A clock is just a measuring instrument of time. Don't worry friends, I am here to explain the topic. By the end of this video, you will be able to address what is time dilation. So please subscribe my channel if you are visiting my channel for the first time. Without getting late, let's go into the topic. In the years between 1666 to 1668, Newton proposed some theories regarding our universe and space. In those theories, it was clearly stated that our universe contains 3 dimensions in total and also the time is a constant throughout the universe. It was agreed by all the intellects of the world at that time. But after exactly 237 years later, the world genius Albert Einstein came up with a new theory called the special theory of relativity, in which it was clearly mentioned that time is not a constant for anything in our universe, but the only thing that can be never changed anywhere in the universe is the speed of light, which is 29 crore 97 lakh 92,458 meters per second. That's nearly equals to 3 lakh kilometers per second. Based on the special relativity, Einstein revealed some phenomena according to time, which brought a great change in the physics all the time. Let's take a clear picture at all of them. Number 1. The universe is made up of 4 dimensions including with time. To understand this better, imagine you are given a solid cube and asked to set the 3 dimensions of the cube. You can easily tell the dimensions by just measuring all of them. But to describe an incident, you will fail to describe with these 3 dimensions. You will need another dimension, that's time, to say when, and the 3 dimensions to say where the incident had taken place in the space. With these 4 dimensions, you can accurately say that when and where the incident had taken place. So the 3 dimension space and the time are interlinked with each other. We cannot separate them because to describe an incident in space, it is necessary to say when and where it took place. Number 2. The empty space we think is not actually empty. It is filled with an invisible fabric called the space-time. All the particles including planets, stars, galaxies, everything will float on this fabric, and the gravity of the particle makes some bend on this fabric. The more the gravity, the more the bend. Even the light also cannot escape from the space fabric and the bend made by any particle's gravity. To understand this better, look at this picture. The space fabric is just like this rubber sheet. When we place any object which has some mass, will make some bend on the sheet. This bend is nothing but the gravity of the particular particle. As I said before, in earlier days, people used to think that time is constant throughout the universe. But Einstein proved that the time is not constant throughout the universe. It can be affected by 2 ways. One is by gravity and the other is by speed. As we discussed before, the speed of light is constant throughout the universe. We are going to measure time by using light. This will be more accurate for us. Just forget all the clocks in our world. Only we are using this light clock for measuring time. Look at this picture. This is called a light clock. The 2 mirrors are arranged in front of each other. When a light is incident on one mirror, then it starts reflecting. So one oscillation is equals to 1 second. Remember, the speed of light is constant. If the clock is in rest, the time behaves like a normal speed. But when we increase the speed, the path of the light changes, increasing the distance in which it has to travel. So it takes a fraction of seconds more time to complete one oscillation when compared with the clock which is in rest. So when we travel with the speed of light, that is nearly 3 lakh kilometers per second, the time becomes freezed. It was estimated that after traveling for 6 months in a spacecraft, our astronauts are aging 0.007% less than expected because they travel with the speed of 27,580 km per hour. So just now we saw how time is affected by the speed of a particle. The next one is the gravity. Let's see how gravity affects time. We know that any particle having mass will create a bend on the space-time fabric. Even the light also cannot escape from that bend. So when any light passing behind a particle in space, it will bend through that space-time, eventually increasing the distance to travel. So the time will be slower at high gravity regions in space. So this is how our scientists figured out the phenomena time dilation. There are so many phenomena like this in our study. Scientists have been trying out for new theories. As a student in our life, we should know all those to be clever in our life. And also, no one knows what you become in your future. An Einstein may hidden in you. So keep knowing all these type of physics. I think you enjoyed this video. Please like, share and subscribe my videos like this. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to get a notification every time I upload a new video. Okay friends, thanks for watching. Have a good day.